Hello, are you ready to play a few of the daily New York Times games? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today, I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your New York Times games yet today, please pause this video and do that first because I don't want to spoil your fun. Then when you're finished, come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you prefer, you can always follow along with me. Root me on so I can keep my streaks. I just ask that afterward if you leave me a kind comment down below as to what you thought and how you did. I would appreciate it. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. Okay, let's exit out of full screen, shuffle these up, make it full screen, and here we go. Lofty. Okay, it's not terrible. Lofty. I'm going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then we'll get to solving Wordle. Okay, I have my phone screen pulled up. I'm going to open up my New York Times Games app and scroll down to Wordle. Guess your way to the correct word. Wednesday, November 5th. Go ahead, add another day to your 436-day streak. Okay, lofty. All right, let's see. Okay, well, I have an O and a T in the incorrect spot. How about we try like a TH word, THO, thorn? Let's try thorn. Whoa, okay. Well, we know the T goes at the end. Short. Short. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go for it. I think we're getting it in 3 today. Yes. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, we made quick work of our Wordle. I have played 774 games. My current and max streak are 437, and I got it in 3. All right. Well, let's move on to strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme. We don't worry about streaks here. November 5th, 2025. The butterfly effect. Okay, well, are we talking about caterpillar? Caterpillar, let's see. Yeah, okay. Caterpillar. Chrysalis. Yeah, chrysalis. What else? So we've got a caterpillar. They go into a cocoon or a chrysalis. Are we talking about just butterflies? But it says the butterfly effect. So wait a second. Monarchs. Okay, so monarch butterflies. Okay, this looks like milkweed. Hatch. They hatch and they migrate. Okay, wow. Made quick work of that too. Okay. Says I've completed 121. We're not going to worry about the streak, but I got 2 words, spanogram, and then the remaining 3 words. I love butterflies. All right, let's move on to connections, group words that share a common thread. Okay, for Wednesday, November 5th, go ahead, add another day to your 160-day streak. Okay, our 16 connections words are night, coat, butcher, baker, flack, knife, candlestick maker, Franklin, forest, bow or bow. It could be bow or bow. Below, spoil, wrench, botch, and rope. Okay, well, what I'm seeing right away is like rope and candlestick and knife and wrench. And those are all from the Clue game. Okay, let me do a screenshot and see. But that butcher, baker, candlestick maker. All right. Okay. I've got the blue highlighter up. We'll just leave that. Or no, let's switch to yellow because I feel like the next thing I'm seeing is more like a synonym or yellow. So let's see. We've got botch and blow and spoil and butcher. So to mess things up. I like to mess up, to blow it, to botch it up, to spoil it, to butcher it, like butcher someone's name or whatever. All right. I'm liking that for yellow or for green. Let's switch to blue, back to blue. Okay, so there's knight, baker, flack, maker. Is that bow or bow? Rainbow, rainmaker, raincoat, rainforest. We have like a fill in the blank. This is probably purple. Rain blank. So wait a minute. Let's just go over to purple and swap these out. Oh, all right. Messing that up. Okay. All right. And then that leaves Knight, Flack, Franklin, Baker. And then that means that the butcher, baker, candlestick maker are all in different categories. That seems likely, like the red herring, butcher, baker, candlestick maker. Like maybe people would just do that. But whenever they put it right next to each other, that's a pretty good clue that they probably don't go together. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm gonna go with this, and let's see if we might be able to get a reverse rainbow. Let me delete this. Okay, this one I'm thinking for blue or for green, but let me deselect these and go with raincoat, rainforest, rainbow, rainmaker. Okay. Yes, rain blank. Okay. Now there's Flack and Franklin. Was it Knight and Bake? Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. Flack, Franklin, Baker, and Knight. Maybe these are names. Ben Franklin, Flack. Wait a minute. Aretha Franklin, Anita Baker. Is it Roberta Flack? Okay, maybe women singers. So this would seem more like a blue category. So let me go with this. I think it's singers, but Knight. Oh, like Gladys Knight and the Pips. Okay, all right. I think that's it. Iconic soul singers. Okay. Blue category. All right, now green. The wrench, the rope, the knife, the candlestick. Green clue game. Yes. All right. By default, we get the yellow category, and we did get a reverse rainbow. That's awesome. Make a hash of. Okay. I was like, mess up. Okay. I love it. All right, let's see how tough today's puzzle was. Now, the fact that I'm only 10 minutes in on my third game, I feel like this is probably going to be a pretty high solve rate. I feel like it's going to probably be in the 80s to 90% solve rate. I think people are going to get this. Let's go to the bot. What? Whoa, a 5 out of 5 difficulty? Whoa. It's only got a 58% solve rate. Are people just not doing this yet? No, it says out of 1 million games. I'm confused, but okay. I mean, I'm not throwing shade on people who couldn't figure it out. I mean, if you didn't get, I just found it like a little easier today. I'm not sure why, but okay. It's but very tricky compared with other games. So only 21% of the players out of 1 million that they sampled didn't make any mistakes. Wow. Okay. 16% got 1 mistake, 11% got 2 mistakes, 9% 3, and 42% did not solve it today. Wow. Okay, so my score is a 99 out of 99. 1 in 177 people got a reverse rainbow today, did the same, got it the same. Huh. I'm still just confused that many people didn't get it. Okay, so today's difficulty, it says most people found green first. Now, interesting because that's what I had highlighted, right? That's what I had highlighted. And then, but then I decided not to submit it. I did my screenshot, mapped it out, which is what I called figuring it out first, if I can. Huh. Okay, so then other people got the yellow category first. And then only 6% got the blue category first. And then it says only 3% got purple first. All right, let's move on. Okay, today's top mistakes. People actually fell for it, huh? The top mistake is butcher baker candlestick. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess it's possible to make that joke, but if you play this game 700 and something times or whatever it is, then, or I mean, I don't think I've played that many times. I've played Wordle that many times, but if you played this game, you know, for like a year pretty consistently, you know about red herrings. So anyway, all right. Knight, Baker, Franklin, and Forest. Oh, mountain names. All right. Flack, blow, spoil, botch is ruin. And then, the knife, the bow, the wrench, the rope as clue weapons. So they just didn't. Knife, wrench, rope, and candlestick. They forgot the candlestick. Okay, I know. And Clue is a classic game, like from like maybe my childhood or before. I can't remember if Clue came out before I was born, when it came out. But anyway, we used to play a lot of Clue. Professor Plum in the library with the candlestick. Anyway, might have to get a copy of that game and play it again. All right. Anyway, moving on. Blow, spoil, wrench, and botch. Okay, yeah, like put a wrench in things, I guess. Okay, I can see those mistakes. So it says you solved purple first. Fantastic start. Okay. And then another great start. You solved blue early. It seems like this is like the same message they give the last time. Okay, everyone else had the same idea here to get green and then yellow by default. Reverse rainbow, solving categories from trickiest to most straightforward without any mistakes. All right. Well, that was fun. Okay, I've played 433 games. So yeah, after 400 plus games, you kind of know where they throw a red herring in, you know? All right, well, you know, let's see if I can add in the mini today. I haven't played this for a while. How quickly can you solve the clues for November 5th? Okay, fresh addition to a pasta sauce, perhaps. Fresh addition. Herbs? I don't know. We're gonna just type herbs, but I don't know if that's right. 6 cross. Log something. Water park ride. Log. Water park ride. The log run is like, we used to have loggers run at Great America, but log, it'll come to me. Let's move on. 7. A group of ships. What do they call that? A fleet. Okay, some drinks from streams. Water? I don't know. Let's move on. Documentarian burns. Something burns? I don't know. Closest pals for short. Oh, BFF. Maybe that's BFFs. BFFs. Best friends. Okay, so I'm thinking this is not herbs. Okay, 2 down. No problems here. No problem. I don't know. Okay. Shoe material in an Elvis hit. Shoe material. In an Elvis hit? Oh, blue suede. Blue suede shoes. Okay. 4 down. That is to say, okay, remember, this is not herbs. So that is to say, I don't know. 5 down. Tennis do-overs. I'm not sure. Let's move on. Okay, 4 down. That is to say, oh wait. Okay. Up here. Okay, fresh basil, maybe we have basil. 5 or 6 across. Log. I can't think. Some drinks from streams. Sodas. Soda streams. Sodas. Okay. Documentarian burns. I don't know. 2 down. No problems here. So all okay, maybe? Okay, 4 down. That is to say, let's. Do-overs, let's. Maybe this is the flume. I mean, okay, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's go back and look at the rest of the answers. I am so slow at this game. Okay, basil, flume, fleet. Okay, documentarian burns is Ken Burns. BFFs, all okay. Suede. I mean to say, okay, let's. All right. Basil is a fresh herb. The log flume, I'll have to believe you there, but group of ships is a fleet. Some drinks, sodas, and we already said that. Okay. Well, fun. If you have access to the mini, how did you do? All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I would appreciate it if you left a nice comment down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, would you please? There's a link right there. There also is a YouTube video right there that I would love if you would check that out. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow with some more of the Daily New York Times games.